No, I won't do it. You can't make me. No, I won't do it. NC. No, not no charge. No change. Nope, not going to do it. Sorry, can't make me. This is the way I'm going to spend the rest of my life. I'm not changing. Don't ask me to change. No, you change. Forget about it. I'm not going to do that. Hey, folks, do you know anybody like that in your life? Maybe intimately, that just says, no, that's it. Just like a baby. I won't change. I won't change. Well, hey, I'm Joe Fermano, your host of the How to Use Your Life show, which airs every Tuesday night. And today's daily video blog, guess what that's on? Change. Yeah. It's true, change is inevitable, change is the only thing that you can count on, except of course you've heard it in front of a vending machine, but it is true. Change is part of life. We got to embrace it, we have to surrender to it, we have to be chameleon-like if we're going to be successful. It's kind of like, you know, you get a nice shirt for the guys or a woman, a nice blouse, and you know, you get used to it, you're loving it, and then all of a sudden, one day, change comes about. You just got to kind of get rid of it. It's just kind of like shedding your clothes. I'll give you a few examples of change that I'm talking about in my life. I remember, geez, had to be about 12 years ago or so, where in my career, it took me I labored for 8 or 9 months off of a decision to go in a different direction. I finally make the decision, I go to a different direction. Like a month later, my company gets bought out, merger, I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. You know what, right then and there, hello, had to grow up real quick and make the decision to go with it or go against it. If I wanted to go against it, I don't think I would be where I'm at today, which is in a happier place. I didn't know it at the time, but you know what I'm talking about, those big career changes that come about. How about this? Another change, and like I said, it's just like shedding clothes, just like shedding clothes. Almost 11 years ago when my wife and I got married. I've been single for a long time, got married later, and here I am. I wake up one day, I went from the cave, that's for bachelor speak, that's, you know, the crib, the condo, to a house. I wake up one day, I've got a house, I got 3 kids. Oh my gosh, not about you anymore, Joe. Sorry, not about you, not about your toys, not about your clothes. It's about other people now. And let me tell you, for those of us who have chosen to make that choice to have children, who have children, you know it's a glorious, beautiful thing. But man, talk about change. Talk about just for your time. And then there's the other types of change. The life-changing events that happen to us, the loss changes. A year ago, lost both of my parents within 10, 12 days of each other. I wake up one day, they're gone. I'm an orphan. My mother and father, no more. Unbelievable. I could sit, I could dwell in that change, I could feel sorry for myself, or I could think about all the beautiful things. I could be grateful for all the years that I had them in my life. Some days I do get sad, but most of the time I think of all the good things. But you know what? For purposes of today, that's not the kind of change that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the change in life that's on a daily basis. Those little subtle changes. You know, Will Rogers said, even if you're on the right track, if you don't keep moving, you're going to get run over. You've heard that before. You know, here's the train that's going along. Folks, you can decide to jump on that train and keep moving with life, to not get on the train and let life pass you by, or you can get run over by it. Don't want to do that. But the changes I'm talking about is during your day. You're at work, you've got a project you're working on, all of a sudden it takes you down a different path. You've got an idea that you're trying to create, you're trying to do something, and all of a sudden something happens that you didn't expect. Or you're planning a trip, a vacation, and you go in one direction and something else happens. And I'll tell you, when you look back, think about this. I don't know you, but think about it in your life, because I know it worked for me. A lot of the time, the changes that came about in my life, looking back, was the right direction to go. I wanted to go this way. Life was saying, no, you better go this way. No, I don't want to go that way. I'm glad I went that way. A lot of folks will say, oh, my prayers, I pray often, my prayers haven't been answered. Listen to yourself. Yeah, your prayers have been answered by not being answered. Think about that. It's the same thing with change. So then you finally get to a point where, hey, you've shedded, you adopt, you're a chameleon, like you accept change just like changing clothes, and you get to the point where it's nice. Everything's just, hey, let's sing Kumbaya. Everything's beautiful. You're settled in. The people that are in your life, you're doing good, and it's perfect. Right? I mean, look, right here. It says it right here. Can you see this shirt? Huh? See that? See that? Under there? Life is good, baby. Life is good. And everything's perfect, and so you're good. Then all of a sudden, life throws you an 85-mile-an-hour curveball. And you're right back to changing again. So there you go. So then you got to go and change. Easy. I won't go there. I promise. I won't put you through that. But you know, it's almost like you're naked. It's almost like sometimes you feel like you're out there all alone. You're not. You have the choice. Again, the longer I live through life and the more challenges that come about to me, because I'm out there every day. I'm out there trying to do something. What I realize is all the changes and all the things that happen to you, not that important. What exactly happens to you? It's how you exactly decide to respond to what happens to you. That's the point of today's daily video blog. I'm Joe Fermano. Thank you for tuning in. Just remember, there's nothing you can do about it. Grow, embrace the change. Turn and face the strange changes. That's all you can do. There's nothing else you can do but embrace change. Make it a great day.